Hello world. Let me know if you can hear me correctly. Let me know if my volume is where it needs to be. Sorry we're a little bit late. Had a silly technical issue to work out. And by silly, I mean very stupid. Okay, just sent the link out, and we'll get started in a few minutes. We have 5 people in. Cool. Let me know how the audio is. Let me know if I need to turn the TV up a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, thanks for letting me know that. Since this is a new file, there's some wallpaper nonsense that I don't like. Let me try to get that solved first. Alright, I think I'm gonna get started now. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't like that. I don't like the wallpapers. And I remember this one looking the best. Wallpaper. Just turn the damn thing off. Is that better? Oh boy. Oh, hey, Juan and the Secret are here. We're gonna get to playing in just a minute or two. Sorry about all this nonsense. Had a very dumb issue that I need to isn't always it. Let's see. Do I recommend looking up the Japanese version of the opening? This is fine. I think it works. They muted the colors for this version. This is the X Legacy version. We're playing on the Xbox One. The reason why they did that is to prevent epilepsy, more or less. I still figure you should warn people. This is a common courtesy. And yeah, just let me know how my sound levels are. I have one okay, one said it was fine. But yeah, welcome to the 4th Mega Man X game. I've played the first 3 in stream before. I've played 1 and 2 quite a few times, but I haven't really tackled 4. I tried 5 once, and I just really wasn't feeling it. And maybe I could, maybe after some practice, I could do X6 or X7 and X8. But as a lot of you know, I'm a big Mega Man fan. Any excuse, any quote-unquote excuse to play a Mega Man game, I'm just gonna jump on it. And this is a fan favorite in the series. It's nice to not feel, you know, pressure to just run through all of them and just kind of hop into them. So I think the way I want to pace this will probably take me about 2 streams to complete. I'm gonna play as X because I'm not very good at doing the 0 run, and I'll probably get up to the last 4 stages. Yeah, I mentioned that, yeah. This is a cool opening. But what makes this game special, this is the first Mega Man X game to appear on PlayStation 1. This came out a little bit after Mega Man 8, a few months. And I believe they were made for the same engine. I like this one a little bit better than Mega Man 8. This game has a bit more of a speed to it. 8 is a bit more of a casual feeling game. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't consider it a casual game. All the Mega Man games can be pretty tough. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. But it has a bit more of a relaxed pace to it. Anyway, let's fix these controls. I feel like I'm getting a little tired of all this looping. Too much looping. Let's do that. And if you're just joining us, I'm playing the Xbox One version of Mega Man X4, because just trying to be nice and modern. Let's see if I can play with those filters a little bit. I don't know if this looks too corny. I don't know. Because this looked too smooth. The first one just looked way too smooth. I can't even read that. So, I don't know. What do you think? 1, 2, or none? I feel like this almost works. I'm not sure how good it looks on a phone, though. Whatever is more legible. That's just terrible. I can't even begin to comprehend that. Let's just try that. And I'll be doing X. It's not great with 0.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
How detached is that from what's going on in X's world? I think this might be a little too loud. Let me know. Excuse me, let me know if it's too loud. Mavericks have been found at 5567. The Mavericks occupy the Sky Lagoon using the weapons available. The army appears to be the Rebel force. Roger that, I'm on my way now. This X sounds a little girly in this one. Yep, so this is X4. Getting effects like that thing over there, the searchlights, and X just feels a little bit bigger. I'm not sure. There's something about him relative to the size. Let's see. That looked bad. Yeah, we'll stick with the first one. And you'll see me charging my laser a lot because it's a pretty good strategy to have a charge shot in reserve. That boss is called Eragion. That name comes from Lord of the Rings, actually. J.R.R. Tolkien, however you pronounce it. And he has a life bar for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I don't think there's any point in pursuing him now. Just run away. It's a little scary. Juan looks forward to the X5 conclusion. I think you mean how the intention seemed to be to stop the series with X5, but Capcom continued anyway. I mean, I don't know. You're a Dragoon from the 14th unit. This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power reactor. It was you who did it. Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing to the ground. It's too late, X. It's time I made my escape. I suggest you do the same. He's not friendly. The city below will soon become a sea of flames. I've always thought this is pretty grim. To be honest with you, many people will perish. Have no choice but to escape here and head to the city below. What? The city's been completely destroyed. They were innocent people. I won't forget this. Yeah, it's just a pretty grim way to open this game. Yeah, for quite a few PlayStation owners, this was their first Mega Man X experience. I know more people who had this than X3. I actually didn't know there was an X3 until this game came out. One of my friends had X4 pretty shortly after it came out, and I thought, where was X3? Close maneuver. Now we fight Eragion proper. Ow. 2 more charged hits, and he's down. And that's it. Who are you? I'm the Colonel of the Repliforce. Has the Repliforce been occupying this area? What are you talking about? I only came to save my sister. And if we were wondering why I'm doing that, boys. The army responsible for the violence in this region is not the Repliforce. Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to the HQ. Never! You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons? The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer. But you'll be regarded as a maverick, so X just wants him to cooperate, and the Colonel ain't doing that. I don't even understand what the function of the Repliforce is. This is their first appearance, and for the most part, it's their only appearance in this series. I never understood what he was being so belligerent about. What the... Something's gotta give, or the entire Repliforce will be considered mavericks. Yeah. Alright, time to be quiet during the cartoons.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
So, yeah. Perfect timing, Toasty. Yeah. Very odd plot. Not told very well. I was telling Juan that I don't understand what function the Repliforce is supposed to serve. The game treats them like they've always existed, but this is their first appearance in the series. And I just... Even if you can mention that Sigma is manipulating them, I don't understand why they're being so uncooperative. I don't know what they have to gain or lose. I just don't get it. I don't know what the Repliforce is for. Call me Double, the rookie hunter. My liege, the Repliforce has begun its coup. Why is he calling X his liege like he's a knight? Wait, Colonel, you're jumping to conclusions here. Sir, you've been given the order to scramble. Right, I'm leaving now. No, you're not, because we're going to find out where you're going. Jungle. Infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle and destroy the weapon under construction. Cyberspace. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. Air Force. The Repliforce ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of the air. Volcano. Dragoon of the 14th unit is a traitor. Locate and bring him back to Hunter HQ. Yeah. Stained Glass Demon says that X4 revolves around Repliforce's stupidity. Yeah, this plot only works because they're stupid and stubborn for no reason. Marine base. Ripple Force decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. Biolab. The abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. So inspect it and then blow it up. Military train. A military train is moving supplies. Cut off Ripple Force's supply route. Snow base. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halt procedure of their new weapon. So there's 2 levels, possibly 3 I could start with. I generally start with Web Spider stage, the jungle stage, because you get a dash upgrade, and that's very handy to have. Increasing your mobility is very handy to have. I also Oi, looks like we had a technical issue. Okay. I'll start with Web Spider. Web Spider. This is where my brother's old alias came from. Just get a hang for all this. Yeah, I feel confident. There was a technical issue, so please refresh the stream. Speaking of stream, nice stream of water here. There's some cool water effects going on here. Ow. That suction cup enemy seems to be an update of Susie, an enemy from the original Mega Man game. And obviously the spiky enemy is an update of Gabrielle, another classic Mega Man enemy. So you go over here. The reason why you do this stage first is you get the leg upgrade. This battle never should have happened, X. Why must Reploids fight each other? How do you know what Reploids are? Reploids didn't exist in your lifetime. Why do these peacekeepers insist on fighting each other? This must be some sort of mistake. X, enter this capsule. Equip with this to discover the truth. Equip this boot module to jump twice and hover. Yeah. I'll do the demonstration soon enough. Stop this tragic war as soon as possible. I don't know about that. Dr. Light's totally an AI. That's the only way I could really spin it. Because his capsules have knowledge of current events that he shouldn't possibly know because he died 100 years before the game. Or he's some kind of cyber ghost. Ooh. So with the leg upgrade, this is very useful. You can now air dash. Super duper useful. And you can also, in your second jump, you can do a bit of a hover for about, I think it's about a second. That second makes a difference. But you can't do 2 in the same bound, so I can hover, but I can't dash, or I can dash, but I can't hover. That's why I generally do this stage first. Ow. And I'm not playing this with a guide or anything. I'm kind of winging this and going entirely by memory. Usually I have notes when I try to do this, and I didn't produce any today. Hopefully my memory hasn't betrayed me, because I haven't played this game start to finish in a few years. I don't expect to complete it tonight, just the way I pace everything, but we'll see how far I get. I'll probably call it when I get to the final 4 stages. If we're going to divide this game into quadrants, into thirds, into sets of 4, I'm going to die if I'm not careful. That was close. There we go. It's a merman looking at me there. Ow. I like how diverse this stage is, because there's water, but it's not like an underwater stage. And the jungle environments look pretty nice and lush. And we're almost at the checkpoint. You go through here, and that's the checkpoint. Show for them snakes. Powell. Go through there. And folks, what I'd like to know is, what do you think of this game? It seems to be generally popular. But I want to know what you think. I think this is a really strong entry in the series. I'm more excited to play this one than some of the other Mega Man X games. Which pains me to say it, because, you know, Mega Man's my favorite game franchise. Let's see, we got a question here. Let's get to it. Let's see. Toasty says he's disappointed that Rockman X4 has a little bit less rock. This game has a bit more of a synthesized sound to it. The soundtrack was done by Toshikyo Horiyama, who he did the menu, the password theme from the original Mega Man X, and he also did Demon's Crest, a very good Super Nintendo game, and Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, the 4th game in the Ace Attorney series. But this game has much more of a synthesized sound to it, and less of like a synth rock, or I'm dead, or less of a, I guess, a butt rock sound. I don't know if I want to use that term. I've heard a few people say that X3 sounds like butt rock. Oh boy. But his style is, it's almost like a synthesized flute or ocarina, and some of those, the scale is very weird. Like Cyber Peacock song, which my band did, that's a pretty crazy song on paper. It just goes up and down on the scales, on the scales. Also, if Vanessa is there, hello from Cyberworld. Actually, we're not in Cyberworld yet. We'll be there soon. X3 is kind of butter. My writing partner actually really hates the music in X3. She says that just on paper the sounds are really gross. She especially hates Toxic Seahorse's theme. I think I mentioned that when I was streaming X3. But there's some songs in X3 I like. And we're at the boss gate already. Now, this is the first game in the series, either this or Mega Man 8, I don't remember, where if I were to have any sub-weapons, it would actually... Not sub-weapons, master weapons, whatever. Yeah, so the special weapons. It would refill them between lives, which is very useful. Anyway, here's Web Spider. At least they don't have lyrics. Let's see, what would this guy... I think this guy would sound like Tarantulas from Transformers Beast Wars, or it would be something like, "You've labeled us all as Mavericks. I won't let you pass. Turn back now." And I do not want to get caught in that web. Otherwise, I think this is a fairly easy boss fight. Don't make me eat my words, Web Spider. There's some underflow glitch you can do during this fight, but I don't know how to do it. Ah, dude. Not good. walked into that. That's more like it. Halfway done. Now his AI script changes. Invincibility frames, oh. One more good hit. He down. Evanescence. That sounds like a dig at somebody. Probably Evanescence. Anyway, web spider down. And I did it in 1 life. Good for me. You got lightning web. Fire a spider net. They don't seem to know what a web is. It's a pretty interesting because he's an electric theme boss, but there's nothing outrageously electronic about him in theory, and his stage isn't really electronic. It's a jungle, but it's also a water stage, so nice diversity. Next boss I'm going to do Split Mushroom, who has a very interesting name. He has a split personality. And I've heard a totally unsubstantiated claim that they might have been trying to call him Spirit Mushroom. It's him being a mushroom is odd. Anyway, check out the funny pseudo 3D effect in the stage. It's kind of cheesy. Ow. That's some kind of variant on the shield attacker enemy, a classic Mega Man enemy. These are all basically variants of classic Mega Man enemies that we've run into so far. That and Merman. Ow. I didn't mean to shoot that web. Get that. That's important. Healing's good. Evanescence is big time butt rock. Lazy riffs that overshadow any semblance of melody. If it wasn't for Amy Lee's voice, it would have just been another MTV 3AM filler. And now they took the music out of MTV. Well, that was like 17 years ago. But you know what I mean. On to the next section. And somebody's coming in the place, and I hope they're not going to make a bunch of noise. By the way, Secret told me that my audio was good, but I kind of want a second or third opinion. Maybe even a fourth. And from what I remember... Oh, never mind. I thought you couldn't jump on this wall. I think that's later in the stage. Audio's fine, good. It's a mechanical plant. Yeah, this section could potentially just hurt you. Those thorns will kill you instantly. So you gotta be a little careful. So one thing to note is that if you press the dash button, I normally map it to a trigger or a bumper. When wall jumping, your wall jump will be... what's the word? So here's me not doing it. If you see the difference in animation, it's a smaller jump. If you do it while dashing, bigger jump. Yeah. One thing to note. And you want to make sure you're not spamming dash jumps there, because they could kill you. That's what the thorns are there for. Just like the spikes will hurt me, just like they just did. Okay. Ow. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Don't fool me 3 times. It's a pretty tricky part coming up. This sub-boss coming up, I don't know his name. Probably something Japanese. Can kill you instantly if you're not careful. So I'm going to need a little bit of concentration here. This is what Awesome Games Done Quick would call serious time. So I have to bait him into making sure he doesn't destroy the ground. Because if you touch the ground, you're dead. You're dead. Like that. Overly auto-tuned shit. Yeah. Oh my god. One of my... I think I went about baiting this guy's AI all wrong. One of my friends has said that one of the issues with a lot of modern stuff is... like, even some modern musical, I don't remember what it was, is that, you know, when you see a musical, you'd expect some singing at least. And that's all auto-tune. Gotta get out of there. This is bad. Oh, Lord. I think I know what to do now. Let's be here. Do here. Dash. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, that was super close. Almost done. Oh, that was close. Probably Hamilton. It's funny, me and Sam were talking about Hamilton recently. He is very critical of the music in that. And he doesn't think it's very good. The Beauty and the Beast remake, one of my friends has said that Emma Watson's singing is very heavily auto-tuned and artificial, and that's not good. We need Sam to argue his point there. I don't know. I want to talk about something a little bit less upsetting. Let's get up there, get that heart. Hearts are good for your health. Oh wow, that guy tore me up. I didn't realize it would do that much damage. Is that an insta-kill? Doesn't matter, because these stages have checkpoints. Halfway checkpoints, at least. Ow. Beauty and the Beast remake was very auto-tuned. So I'm told. I never sat down and watched the whole thing. You don't think it's as bad as people say, but that's just you? I buy it. Okay, so these are the walls you can't jump on. I'm trying to jump on them, and I can't. I feel it's a bit cruel, because how are you supposed to know you can't jump on that? You can't know it until you try it. The game's moving the goalposts. What is this, Battletoads? Now, the Aladdin remake. Yeah, one thing... I like discussing music with Sam and some other people. He had said that one of his issues with that is that the song acting was bad. That when they do the Prince Ali song, it just sounds like Will Smith is doing it instead of playing multiple characters in one. So that's what makes it bad. And I'm pretty confident I can get Split Mushroom into a lock. This dialogue is funny. Are you X? I'm under orders to terminate you. What? Whose orders? Take a wild guess. Because this game is in theory supposed to have a twist villain. Get that one in. Get him again. Yeah, I think I got him in the lock. And I'm out of ammo, but that's okay. He down. If someone told me the remake was a YouTube parody, you would have believed it. Yeah, the standards aren't terribly high, I guess. They're gonna leave? Okay. We could be on for another 90 minutes, we'll see. Now's a good time to save. Oh, good thing I saved. And thank you for having me. It's you on the ball. So 2 down. So the next one we can do is Cyber Peacock. I don't associate peacocks with being cybernetic, but there we go. He lives in cyberspace and wants to destroy the network system. So this stage, I'm gonna need a little bit of concentration here, because you're gonna be timed. Those things is bad. And I got the S rank. So you're being timed. If you do too slowly, you have to start over. But if you get an S rank, you get an upgrade. And there's 3 such sections, and these get kind of tricky. So I'm gonna get into the game zone. You do not want to touch the yellow balls, because they slow you down like that. Did I still get it? That was close. That was by a hair, man. Sub-tank. And the last one's going to be an upgrade. This last section is vicious. Get up there. Dash up there. Jump. Dash. Dash. Do not touch the yellow ball. It is quicker to walk around the yellow ball than to touch it. Use those invincibility frames and just move, 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 move. Hurry up. Did I get it? That was so close. Okay. Alright. Good one. Go me. I'm giving you a new module, X. I don't know why this is Dr. Light's voice now, but it is. I'm giving you a new module, X. This module will improve your special weapons abilities. It should reduce your special weapon energy requirements to near zero. You may now use your special weapons as often as you want. This is a pretty busted upgrade. Because, normally, if you remember what I did with Web Spider, I was some kind of ammo. With this, I'm gonna use Lightning Web, for instance. It don't go down. It's supposed to go down, but it's not going down. Soul Body, not going down. So this part, you need to use these balls to clear these grids. Very odd. Out. And it clears that. Flip it. The ball goes here. Flip it. Ball goes there. Flip it. The ball clears the grid. And the stage is almost done. So this stage is definitely at rush. That's for sure. And Cyber Peacock is weak to Soul Body. His potential is limitless? Not possible. Who is he talking to? Who are you, and why are you doing this to me? I was ordered to test your abilities. It's quite simple. What? Prepare yourself. I think we got him in a loop. Almost. He almost did. Ching. Next up is Storm Owl Stage. This one part coming up here reminds me of Independence Day. The movie, it's also coming up soon. The actual holiday. This right here is a right armor, and it shoots a homing laser. I think there's a healing up here. Not sure if it's worth it, but I'll take it. I don't understand why they don't make the health values on the suit visible. But anyway, with this I believe this is called the Eagle Ride Armor. Got that heart before it blows up. This thing you can't move and charge at the same time, I don't think. Nah. Oh. This part's tricky. There's some respawn nonsense going on here. For sure. And I think for this you need the lightning web. This part used to really mess me up when I was younger. You just gotta be careful. So shoot here. That wasn't it. Oh boy. Just gotta get more aggressive, gamers. There we go. And there's 2 arm upgrades in this game. There's this one, which stores 4 charges. And I'm told that this one's very good. I normally don't run with this one. I normally run with the other one. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. Probably jumped the gun a bit there. But I guess you can use it in this section. You just have to change the timing. Did not mean to do that. But it's okay. We're at the checkpoint. If I wasn't, that would actually be a pretty damning finish, methinks. Yeah, this is how we'll play the game with this one. Jump over here carefully. There we go. thing have a weakness? That didn't do anything. Does that make a difference? Aiming laser. I don't normally use those. Ah. That's a pretty generous checkpoint. I remember this part frustrating me as a kid. Do I have any healing? Barely. That's not good. You know, I think I'm gonna change the X-Buster upgrade. I don't think I like this. I never remember using this against this boss. Ow, ow, ow. Continue? I remember not liking this, and now I remember why I don't like it. Like, I guess it's useful against certain other enemies, but the... 2, 3, I don't know. Let's give it another shot. That was close. There we go. I still have some of that left for the boss. The boss. Salute. How dare you destroy my unit? You'll pay for this with your life. Because that's what an owl should sound like. And X doesn't even argue with him. It's like, okay. Oh, that's a doozy. Oh, damn, I'm out of the power. Let's try that again. You control the aiming laser by pressing up or down. It's a bit much. I've always thought this was a bit unyielding. Fire's vacuum.